Hey everyone, Gabriel Invert Zoltan Johan here, head coach of Immortals LCS, here to give you the Immortals Progressive weekend recap. This weekend we started our season off against Dignitas, a team that looked pretty good at the end of lock-in. Felt really confident about our practice and even more so about the fact that we were going back to the studio. Oh, I love being back in the studio. I'm very much like extroverted, so I thrive off fan energy and just like being around people and being able to see people again. I mean, that's what this whole esport is all about, right? Like being able to provide entertainment to the fans and being able to compete, being physically there to compete makes everything feel more real and feel more tangible and makes me more passionate about it. The first game, honestly, was pretty unacceptable by our standards, especially given our week of practice and what we were focused on, which was playing through the bot lane 3v3 and bottom lane control. I found our comms very frantic, our planning very poor overall, and our execution even more so. So, we took bot lane 3v3, after blowing Jarvan Flash and then not executing correctly, dying as ADC with both sums up. Honestly, again, just not to our standards in terms of execution in any way, shape, or form. And of course, the game blew up there. We had really poor lane assignments in the mid game. Somehow Ezreal and Akali are both farming top at the same time because we failed to react correctly. I do think this is in part due to, again, like how bad the comms were on stage compared to practice. I think as we go into the season and those things line up and sync up more with how we are in practice, we should show better results and better experiences for our fans. But personally, I found the first game pretty unacceptable. Our second game was against Team Liquid, the lock-in champions. I think they looked really solid across their entire run. And as well as that, they play a pretty methodical style. We predicted pretty much everything they were going to do, and the draft as well went exactly how we expected. Again, it was another game situation that we were practicing for all week where we were playing for the bot 3v3 and bot control. And again, something pretty unacceptable happened and not to our standards, where we were impatient on the bot situation and also impatient on the dive, where I actually think them going for a dive was pretty poor decision making on the part of TL. I think we could have gotten a lot more out of it. And even afterwards in the bot lane 3v3, when Kiana has item advantage, we were very impatient and played too fast. The game snowballed from there, even though our other lanes were going so well. And just a lot to digest as a result when it comes to how our training is and what we're practicing for and why it's not being shown on stage, and working through those kinks in order to show the fans better results in the coming weeks. I think there's two big surprises. I think the first is how poorly TSM was working together across their two games so far. I think it looks like they have pretty similar issues to what we have, and so I'm looking forward to seeing how they solve those. And then the second one is, of course, C9. I think the way C9 has been drafting, we play them next week. I think their strategy is interesting, definitely exploitable if we, play to our standards. But yeah, just how they're drafting, how unique and different kind of every team seems to feel identity-wise has been pretty cool to see, but especially so for C9. Personally, I don't feel any pressure being on stage. At the end of the day, we're still competing. We're still playing the same game that we're always playing, League of Legends. So there's no real added pressure to me, but everything feels more tangible. Like I feel the competitive spirit a lot more being in the studio, and it's something that personally I thrive off of, and I think we have a few players that do as well. But it's just about ironing out those kinks, because a lot of the stuff we showed on stage, even though we may have people who thrive off that energy, was not up to snuff when it comes to how we're performing in practice and the same energy that we're showing in practice as well. All this is to say that we're very much not happy with the start that we've had, especially again in relation to practice. We're really sorry to the fans in terms of our performance and what we showed to you all. It's not to our standards. We want to make it better, and we're working very hard to do so. And we'll go through exhausting every possible solution in order to fix what we see as the problems. So thank you for sticking with us as fans of Immortals. Very much appreciate it, and looking forward to showing you better quality gameplay in the weeks to come. Thanks for watching, everybody, and hope to see you all soon. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff to get more Immortals content.